Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust Sky video. On today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to build a boat base, or like my favorite, starter boat base. Now, we're going to head over down here this way. Woo! Look at that focus. Look at that sexy man right there. But enough of that. We're going to head down this way, and I'm going to show you how the base looks. Now the base is pretty hossy. There's nothing much to it. Right here, we're gonna. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna fit, and we fit perfect. Now we're gonna turn off the engine. This is how the base looks. It's something simple. We got the two garage doors in the front, one in the back. Obviously, I think we're gonna have to back this baby up right here. Yep, we're gonna have to back it up. There you go. That way he could actually fit. And then we're gonna close this door, like so. And I think it fits, right? Oh man, no, it's still not fitted. But you get the point. I just gotta back that thing up more. I have my TC right there, like a sexy thing. Now I added a lot of garage doors. There's no need for this many garage doors. I just added them because I love garage doors and I love to put them anywhere I can. And then we have the front right here from outside, to get access from the outside. So yes, this is basically how the base looks. Now, I'm going to show you guys how the base would look from square one. So we're just going to break the entire thing. I just wanted to show you guys the finished product first. And I'm going to show you right now how it looks once I'm done tearing this entire thing apart. Alright, so we're going to start the simple base build. Now that the entire base is gone, along with the boat, we're going to want to get sink, and I already put that down. You're going to want to get a foundation, 2 foundations down, like so. And then the next thing you're going to do is that you're going to want to put a wall up. Now, you got to want to make sure that the wall that you actually put down actually aligns, if you understand, with this little thing right here. You see it? So it actually aligns. Once it aligns, it's going to go a long way. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Once I know that it aligns, it's perfect. I know that we're good. And then I'm going to put 2 high right here. And then, of course, we're going to put our little main doors like so and like so, you know. And then from that, we're going to put the little wall right here, and wall right there. And then I guess you could put a wall right there if you like, you know. And then, just put half slabs right on top of the actual, thing. Right, so. Now, this is basically the boat base on a nutshell. You would just put your TC right there, like so. This will just make it easier. This is nice, simple. It's a little quick boat base. You don't have to invest too much on it. You just authorize on it. That way, boom, you put some stone. Boom, you put some wood in there because we're about to upgrade it to wood. Now, what the next thing you're going to do is that you're just going to put a triangle foundation like so right here. That way, you have your double wall thing that we always know and talk about and love, like so. And then boom, that's pretty much the footprint of the whole thing, Now, obviously, you're going to I would put the ceilings over it and stuff like that, but we're going to leave the ceilings open. That way we can show you how it's going to look as we progress. Now, obviously, we're going to upgrade it. Don't forget to upgrade the bottom ones as well. That's a huge thing that people seem to forget. And then right here, we're just gonna, place the double door right there. That way we could actually, have the TC secure. And then right here, we're just gonna put the doors. And then just for, for all intents and purposes of the video, we're gonna put a ramp down here. That way it's a lot easier for us to get up and down from the base, as so. And then boom, this is pretty much the base upgraded. All right, there you go. We switched a little bit to daytime. Now, this is pretty much the base upgraded. Now, if we're going to add the doors, as right now, we're just going to add these doors. That way you guys see. Now, obviously, the guys are not going to start out with garage doors. I would say to have that door open outwards. And I would say to have this door open inwards. And this one open outwards. That way, you have like a little, a little airtight. thing right there. Obviously, don't ever, ever, ever forget, because I know there's gonna be somebody in the comments hating on me saying you didn't put key or lock on the key on the doors. Always put locks on the doors, and always make sure that the lock glows red like that. Don't ever leave the lock looking like that. Okay? Ever. Never ever. Okay? Don't do that, because somebody could just remove the lock. Now that we have the doors open, I'm going to show you guys that you could actually even just do wooden doors if you like. You don't have to do metal doors. Obviously, metal doors is going to be a baller thing. But for me, at least, you shouldn't put metal doors for this. For the doors right here. Put wooden doors for the entrance of the boat, and you're gonna see what I mean. Some of you actually have seen boat bases that have like, just kind of one entrance and type of thing. Now I'm gonna tell you guys why I like the double entrance, and I've loved it ever since I discovered it from somebody who was posting a video on it. I can't remember the guy, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to take credit away from that person, but I seen somebody do it, and I was like, that's cool, man. Like, I saw somebody doing it on Rust, and I'm like, why would he do that? And then I didn't understand it, and I saw a YouTube video, not sure enough, because the government's always spying on us on my actual YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that's why people do two holes instead of just one hole, or two entrances instead of one entrance. Now, we probably already have the thing right here, so let's just kind of put it right here. Okay, it's not gonna let me. That's cool, I guess. So we're gonna put the double door, and they're gonna open inward like so, and then we're gonna put the other one like this, and this one is gonna open outward or inward. Now, you know what? Let's have them open outward, actually. So let's just pick this one up, and let's just have them open outward. I almost tripped, and I had them open inwards. We just have them open outwards. There you go. Now, obviously, like I said, always place locks, because I know there's going to be somebody in the comments that's going to be like, I didn't place locks. So I'm going to tell you in a second why is it that I chose to pick these two to just be regular doors, and not the metal door. Obviously, somebody's always going to break in here, so you might as well have the TC, because you don't want somebody to steal your TC. Obviously, put a lock on the TC just like on the doors. I forgot to tell you that. But you will want to have this. So now from the above, obviously, you're going to have ceilings. I keep saying obviously. Jesus, count how many times I said obviously in this video. Let me know in the comments down below. But yes, now this is going to be how it looks. Now let me go get a boat, because I broke my last one. And then I'll bring it here, and I'll show you guys how you're going to get it in. One of the main things that why people are probably going to be worried about, that how am I going to get this in, because a lot of times I might break my neck right there. So that's a thing. Oh, and I almost forgot one little detail right here. A door. Now, I would say slap a double door here. Do not do a single door. Don't do that to yourself. Just do a double door and call it a day. Okay? If you want to have them open inwards, outwards, whatever, just do a double door for now. That is going to probably switch into the future into a garage door if you truly want to invest on this space. Or you don't have to. You could just leave it wide open like so. That's up to you. If you want to leave it wide open, then leave it wide open. I don't care. It's up to you. It's going to become your design at the end of the day, and how you want to play the game at the end of the day. Now that I fixed that, let me go find a boat. Now, if you're wondering how are you going to get a boat, there's many ways to find a boat. The number one way is going to be for you to just kind of scout around the shore area, and you will eventually find one. Or if you don't want to waste your time, you could just come up to homeboy right here, and you could talk to him, said, I want to buy a boat. You want to purchase the small motorboat, not the big one, because the motorboat is going to fit on the base. The big one is not going to fit on the base. So obviously it's going to cost me 125 scrap to do it, and I don't have 125 scrap. I don't know if you guys have 125 scrap and you want to invest on it. That's on you. For me, I'm not going to invest the scrap. I'm just going to continue to look down the shore until I find a boat. Alright, when you find the boats on the shore, you're going to find them something like this. You're just going to have to push them into the water like so. Obviously, they go faster if you push them from the back. And you just got to keep pushing them, pushing them. They are going to be damaged. This boat was repaired by me. In order for you to repair them, you just have to hit them with the hammer. And in your inventory, you have to have metal and wood. And then from that, you would just be able to repair them. Now, obviously, they take damage over time. Now, one interesting thing that they did is that the boats take damage over time unless they are under a roof, basically. Now, you're going to need fuel. Obviously, you're going to need low-grade fuel. You're going to turn on the engine, and then you're going to go on your merry way, like so. So now, we are next to the base, right? This. Obviously, I brought this boat from West Bumble Fudge, so I just wanted to show you guys this. Now, you always got to turn off that engine, or else you're going to get screwed. And then we're going to open this door. Hello, there you go. And now, once we open this door, I'm going to show you guys. You're going to turn on the engine, and we're just going to go inside, like so. Now, a lot of times we're going to hit our head right there, so this is why a lot of people prefer garage doors. But if you do it just right with the build that I showed you, you are not going to break your head, and you're not going to dismount. You could actually now dismount, and you could close the door like so. Now, the reason behind the mastermind of why I have two doors is because I come in one door, I could come in this door, or I could come in this door. And then one of my main things why I actually find annoying when you're using boats is this. Let's say I open the door and now I'm backing this up. Beep, beep, beep. You see, when I'm backing this up, and like, let's say somebody starts shooting me, I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I gotta go forward. I basically just got murdered, and somebody just robbed me from my boat, you know? So look, boom, I just came back inside, and look at that. Boom, didn't even dismount. Now, you are gonna dismount sometimes, but this is exactly why I told you guys that you need, when you build this base right here, you need to make sure that this little thing right here, this little line is aligned with the water level. Obviously, it goes up and down, but it's aligned. And when it's aligned, you're going to get what I basically just showed you, which it's going to be, you're going to be able to open this and close it and then go in as you like and you please. Oh, well, I guess I can't upgrade that, so we're going to upgrade it to wood. In hindsight, I should have told you. Oh, what the hell? What is going on? In hindsight, I should have told you guys to actually upgrade this parts right here into wood. If you want to expand it, it's up to you. If you don't and you just want to leave the base like how it is, you're more than welcome to leave it. Just add some roofs. This base is perfect. You would just add a couple of boxes here. Right here, you don't have to add anything. You could just have something like, if you want, you could just have a regular research table right here, you know, and you're basically Gucci. This is gonna be your little small base. A boat base for me is something that you get scraps and materials for, and this is kind of like your working base. You know, you work out of here, and then you have your main base where you have your real loot and things like that. And I believe I showed that in the last video, where I said that my main base would be somewhere nearby, like so. Right here, hidden away where nobody really walks. There's no foot traffic around here. There's people maybe on the boat, but there's no foot traffic. And my base is, look, nice and safe. It's quiet around here. You know, it's all the way up here. Nobody's really got, I mean, maybe I will, but nobody's really going to be like, and even if they do, look at this, dude. It's like, whoa, somebody have a base down there? No, okay, you see, look, nobody just saw my base. And look, oh, my base is right here. See what I mean? This is an amazing thing, but I digress. If you guys want to check out my last video where I show base locations, you're more than welcome to. That's one of the base locations. Now, back to the freaking thing. So, now let's say I want to head out, you know. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to open this door. I'm going to turn on this boat. And we're going to head out, like so. Now, I fell down right here, but that's cool to me because now I get to close that. And then I could just go. Yeah, you see what I mean? I love this base design. I love it. I freaking adore it. It's one of my favorites. And I don't know what to tell you. Now, if this base design is basically completed, if you want to go above and beyond when it comes down to this base design, I would say in order for you to do some upgrades, you're going to have to do something like so. You would have to tear these things down, you know, and you would actually have to do some things like this. Now, this base design is basically completed. The next thing you would technically do would be you would just kind of like get rid of these doors. Obviously, you would pick them up. You would just kind of get rid of these doors, and then you would actually put in, you know, your normal garage doors. Just make sure that they're facing inwards, like so, right there. And then you would just put your normal garage doors. Make sure to put a lock on it, like so. before somebody starts freaking out, being like, you don't have locks on your doors, you know, and then start saying that I'm a noob. But yeah, this is how you would do it. And then after that, it's going to be so much easier for you to get the boat. You don't really have to like worry about the angle. You're bringing this boat in. You would just bring it in. You know, you would just bring it in like so. I don't have to worry about how I'm bringing this boat in. Like, there you go. And then I just, oh my God, I brought it in mad sloppy. That was my problem. Now I'll just close this door, and now I'm safe, you know. And then boom, I'm in. Another upgrade that I would say for you guys to do would be to actually add, you know, another door right here, like so. So like, let's say you were to like leave that door open and something like that. Now you could actually just, you know, just slap down this garage door right here. Just make sure you close this garage door before you leave every time. And then obviously you would replace this with the garage door as well. You know, and I mean, this is if you want to go balls to the wall, to be honest with you. You don't have to do all of this, but if you really want to go all out and you want to make this base is getting you paid and you don't want to lose it, you don't want it to get rated, then you could do this. But honestly, boat bases tend to get rated, or sometimes people just kind of leave them alone. Now, the reason why I say that is because then you could open this like actual thing right here and just kind of go about your day, and you don't really have to worry about like closing it. But closing garage doors are not hard at all, you know. You could just kind of go out and then, oh my God, and then if you kind of time it just right, you could actually close it and then be on your way like so. You know what I mean? You could actually close the garage door like that. Another thing you could do is that you could kind of back it up in there as well, like so. Come on, back it up like so. And now we're in. Now, one thing that I keep doing and I keep forgetting is that you guys have to shut down your engine. Because if you don't shut down your engine, this thing will burn fuel for days. Not only that, a lot of times they'll just take off, and it's kind of great, you know, because then you got to find yourself another boat. Now, this is a perfect completed base now. You don't really need to upgrade any more after this. I guess if you want to add more doors, that's up to you. But if you really want to go above and beyond, and you guys want to build a little bit more sturdy, I would say base, I would say do something like this. For me, I would say don't even bother adding honeycomb at all. Don't even bother adding honeycomb at all, because there's no point. For me, I think that adding honeycomb to a boat base is silly. You're not really going to stay here for too long. This base is just for, you know, for the purposes of just building out. Now, these are the things that are going to change about this base. If you plan to kind of end game this type of situation, you are going to want to build a triangle right here. Like so, and then another triangle there. You're going to put one door there. You're going to put a wall here and a wall here. And then obviously we already know where we're going with this. We would put the TC right there. It would just kind of slap down the TC right there, right there. And then we would just upgrade these walls. Like so. And then we would upgrade this. We would upgrade that. Like all of that stuff. We would actually just kind of come this way. Oh my goodness. We would kind of come this way, and we would actually do something like that. Like that. And then now we would just close this with the door, and then you could have this as like a loot room, or you could put this as like workers bench and stuff like that. Now, one thing that I did see somebody do on a video that I thought was pretty smart was he kind of made like windows out here. I saw him doing it at a video, and I thought it was pretty intelligent, and I started taking this design to myself. I was like, damn, bro, that's actually pretty smart. So he built 3 triangles down this way, and he kind of had it like so. Now, his thing was to kind of add windows. You know, his thing was just like, oh, you just add windows. That way you could see what's in the outside all the time, all day, every day, you know. Now, this is cool and everything, but remember, somebody could get in through the windows, so be careful with that. So you're going to have to put, like, window locks right here, obviously. So, I mean, you could put wooden windows, that's up to you. Or you could just put the metal glass windows, which you get from like missions, or I believe you could buy them. Or you could just get them on like regular stuff. Now, they look something along the lines of this right here. It's called strengthened glass, like right here. If I could just slap it down, that'll be nice. So this is how it looks. It's called strengthened glass. Boom, boom, boom. Now the reason why it's called strengthened glass is because of this. They can't, they can't break it. And then technically you have the view. You could see outside and everything. But for me, I really don't care about looking outside or anything like that. That's just me. If you guys want to do it, I thought I showed you because, you might like what that person liked. I didn't like this. I was like, heck no. I'm going to just put walls. I'm going to upgrade the hell out of these walls. And then I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a freaking door right here. Like so. And then I'm going to put a wall right here. No, not this. I was like, I'm going to put a wall right here. Okay, I kind of had a brain fart there. But so basically what I like to do is that I like to just close them off. And then I like to have this section to my own. It's up to you how you want to design this after this. If you want to put walls on here, and then you want to put another door in here. That way you could confuse the enemy on like, wait, which one is it? Like where is the TC or something like that. And you could just kind of like put a storage loot in here. You could put things like forges in here. You could just get creative with this entire thing right here. You know what I mean? I don't think you could fit a locker in here, so don't quote me on it. I actually haven't gotten this far. I don't really get too creative when it comes down to this thing right here because at the end of the day, this is just the base that for me, it's going to get rated. So I don't really waste too much effort on it. If you really want to take this game, or this best end game, I guess you could kind of put like forges over here, You could just kind of like slap down forges like so. Something like this. Boop. And then put another forge like right here. That way you have 3 forges. Obviously, align them a lot better than I did. Kind of align them like trash. And then if I don't think a locker or closet is going to fit in here, but if it does, oh yeah, it actually will. Okay, cool. Like the good thing about this is that you could actually switch clothes quickly. You could just swap. You be like boom, and then you swap to like your PvP gear, or you swap to like your normal gear. See, and then boom. Now I know. I go back out. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm getting raided or something like that. And then I go back out. That's one thing. And then I have a door right here, so I know it's blocking off. If the enemy wants to raid me, they're gonna come this way. It's up to them, or they could come this way. It's up to them. So these are possible things that you could do. Obviously, there's endless possibilities when it comes down to this base. I just thought the main idea behind it is the doors and the TC. This is a little expansion, I guess you could call it. Again, like I said, I believe this is doing a little too much. For me, it was a lot simpler at the very beginning, where it was just the walls right here and everything else just kind of like not around. You know what I mean? It was so much simpler. It was basic. It was low maintenance, and there was not a lot to like deal with. In other words, I feel like this is a little too much, but that's on you. If you feel like that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do, and I'm not gonna complain to you about it. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna probably have to use half slabs just to replace the thing right here. But yeah, you could just do this like so. Remember that remember what I taught you. In order for you to know that you have this completely leveled, you're gonna be able to see the little things stick out. And then for me, like, this is perfect right there. Oh, and I guess you could technically do this at the beginning. That way you have a little bit more doors for people to get through. They're gonna have to get through 1, 2, 3 door, and then they're gonna have to get through 1, 2 more things. So at this point, they might as well just break through this. You know what I mean? And it's up to you. If you want to honeycomb it, you can honeycomb it. But for me, this is perfect, and you could just have this right here. No, but that has been the boat base. This is probably gonna be a long video. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you guys stuck around for this long, make sure to comment down below saying hammer is poop. And if you guys comment that, I know that you stuck around to the end of the video. If you do, I would just choose a random winner, and you guys will get your comment pin in the video as a reward for being a good dude and sticking to the end of the video. Otherwise, I hope this helps you guys on your Rust survival world. Probably the beta is probably nearing, so this is why I thought I might as well give like some Rust guys for those of you that are beginning, for those of you that didn't get to test out the closed beta. So I thought maybe I should make some guys for you guys. That way you guys at least have a little foot inside the base. That way you guys know the ins and outs. For those of us that actually got to play the closed beta and have been playing Rust on PC, know what we're dealing with. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.